What's up, audio nerds? So you've fallen into the headphone rabbit hole, huh? Well, welcome to my channel, where I offer my unfiltered, no BS thoughts and opinions on audio tech from a hobbyist consumer level perspective. You won't find overhyped, sellout product pushing, or waste of time fancy editing here. I will be touching on technical specs and features, but they are not the highlights here. I want you to picture my videos simply as a friend speaking to a friend about things he liked and didn't like. Sound can be very subjective, so I will do my best to describe what I'm hearing in detail. It's okay if you don't agree. Comment below and tell me about your experience. Positive conversation is what I'm doing this for. If you're inclined to hit the dislike button, I won't be mad at you. Yes, I will. But do me a solid and let me know what it is I can do to improve my next video. I try to reply to all comments that come my way. I hate it when I ask a question to these famous reviewers, knowing it will forever go unanswered. With that said, help me keep the trolls back and subscribe. Now let's get to it. I'm here with the Skullcandy Crusher 360s and the VModa Crossfade 2 non-codec edition, but I do have the rose gold, so they are aptX. You know, the codec, I'm finding more and more that it's not as important as quality of speaker and really the quality of the file. That's more important, and definitely more the EQ setting. You know, you could have the best of everything and then you EQ something to sound horrible. It's just going to sound horrible, right? But the aptX and aptX HD, to me, they really do help in expanding that dynamic range. It gives you range now, you know, where you'll pick up notes like 10 foot away from you, which is kind of weird. It's really creepy, but it's really cool to see where music and sound is going in the future. I can't wait to see what 10 years from now looks like, you know. So both of these headphones retail, they're in the $300 price range. The non-codec editions, you can pick them up for under $300. If you get the rose gold, you won't be missing out on anything unless you're one of the very few people that use iPhone. I think maybe 10-15 total people using iPhone nowadays. Sorry, you iPhone owners, I'm sorry, I just had to take a jab at y'all. No, if you have an iPhone, you probably do want to get the codec edition because they have the AAC, right? So that's going to be important for you to get a little bit higher fidelity in your music. With the Skullcandy Crushers, I'm just going to say they have SBC, even though when my phone connects to, I have the OnePlus XT, it connects to the Crushers, it shows aptX HD, but I can't find it anywhere in the manual, on the website, and I cannot find it on the aptX HD listing, so I'm just going to go ahead and say they are not aptX HD until someone else can come around and prove me wrong. Hopefully Skullcandy will see this video and comment. So the competition in this price range is fierce, man. You got some badass headphones in this price range. All right, you got Bauer & Wilkins, I forgot the model number, the PX or something like that. They sound really good and they're awesome. They're very well made. Master Dynamics, they make headphones like family heirlooms. I've said that before, but I really do mean it. You got one of my favorites is the Neurophones. You got the, you know, as far as tech goes, you got the Sony XM3s. You got the Bose, the very super popular Bose QC35, and you know, you can't forget about Beats, right? They're up there in the $300 range. I personally don't like the Beats, but you know, they're super popular, so you know, they're in that price range. Honestly, I don't feel like the Skullcandy 360s belong in that price range, and I'll get to that in a little bit. And this particular video is really more towards using these guys in the gym. All right, I'm going through a few basic things, some information. I like to, you know, fill you guys up with information because that's really what my video is. You guys looking at the headphones and me just spilling out information that I know, or, you know, my truth. So I try to just fill your head with it, right? So let's go with the look and the feel. They both look really nice. These are a little bit more flashy than the Skullcandy, which is rare because Skullcandy is usually more flashy, more, you know, graphics oriented. They got the skull on the side and everything, you know, but it's not it's not overly done, right? So can you see that? So it's not overly done. The Crusher 360s are very elegant to me, man. That tan, I just really love that tan color. I wish I can get that tan color in my Neuras. Black and tan would be super cool, but unfortunately I can't. So they both look really good. They both feel really good. They're both very well made. Okay. The build quality, I'm gonna have to give this one to the VModas, especially since they offer you that 50% off when you send them in. You know, if they break, which is cool. You know what? I don't know. The VModas are very well made, and then the headband is really awesome. You can, you know, twist it. I'm not gonna do it because I hate doing that, but you know, the weak point right here would be the nylon cord here. If it gets stuck on something and there it goes, yeah, there's $350. You don't have that with the Skullcandy Crusher 360s. That's not there. So, yeah, man, I don't know. That one's kind of hard to say. Without that little cord there, definitely the VModas, man. They're solid. They're both solid, but the VModas just have a little extra to them to make them more rugged, and they also advertise and market them as being super rugged. So, the build quality is definitely something I would give to the VModas, but that's not taking away from the Crushers. It's not like they're not built well. All right, I've said that before. So Crushers built well. The sound. This is very subjective, okay, but I happen to really like the VModas. All right, now they're not bass headphones at all. I know you're gonna, you know, you look on Reddit, you look on online, they're gonna say VModa is more geared towards bass. Maybe they have a little bit more bass than, say, the Master and Dynamics, but they're not bass headphones. Bass headphones to me would be like the Crusher OGs, Crusher 360s, the Neuras, the Beats, the Sony 950s. They have a lot of bass. Now, you know, I've said this before, I'm going to say it again. If you're an audiophile, these aren't for you. None of the headphones I like are for you, because I'm not an audiophile. I like fun sound, okay? I don't like the natural sound. That's just not cool. To me, you just don't get that feeling that I'm looking for. So, if you're my channel and you're all about the Audio-Technicas and the Sennheisers, well, you know, you're probably in the wrong channel. Stick around though, I might surprise you. I'm definitely thinking of digging into those a little bit more. The sound on the Crusher 360s, it's very solid. You know, I read a comment that said amazing bass, and the mids and highs aren't too shabby either, and I'm gonna agree with that. The mids and highs are not shabby at all. Okay, they sound nice, solid separation. I think they sound a little bit better than the OG Crushers, and the OG Crushers sound good, so that's, you know, that means something. All right. That's not, I'm not cheapening the 360s by saying that. The OG Crushers do sound good. So, the sound on the VModas now, it's a little different. You got brighter highs, fuller mids. The instrumentals really come out. To me, they have more range. You definitely feel like it's a wider soundstage. You know, I actually really like the VModas over the Crusher 360s as far as sound goes. Also, and I told you I'm just gonna run through this, and we're gonna go into the gym section. But if you're looking for bass, you're gonna get that with the 360s, way more than you're gonna get it with the VModas. The VModas has nice bass, nice enough to bring the music to life, but not enough to really get you on that bass head. You know, you can't really show it off. And ladies, you know, I said it before, the Skullcandy Crusher 360s definitely, you know, you guys can use it as a toy. The man, you're out of luck on that. That's a lot, guys. I've been talking for 7 minutes. I'm tired. All right, so we got the sound quality. I mentioned before with the Skullcandy 360s, the volume wasn't there for me. The VModas have a lot more volume to me, so it's gonna be louder with the VModas, man. You're gonna hear them more, and to me, that music, especially if you listen to pop or vocal-driven music, you're gonna feel it, man. Skullcandy, you know, advertises you're gonna feel the music, but all I feel is the vibrating on my ears, and that's cool. I like it. That's what I'm paying for. But I'd also like the mids and highs to be louder. I don't know who dropped the ball on that, man. So, you know, I've mentioned that before, and I'm gonna say it again, just so that you guys don't miss it. Okay. the call quality on both of these headphones, they're good. I never had any problems. People calling me, having a whole conversation, no one ever complains. So call quality solid. Both are pretty good for audiobooks. I would definitely go with the VModas for audiobooks over the Skullcandy Crusher 360s. The VModas just, I don't know, since they don't have so much of that bass, which they do, but they don't have so much of it. You know, I was listening to Helldivers book 1 on these, book 1 or 2, and R.C. Bray's voice just comes out really good. And if you ever hear that man's sexy voice, whew, you know, you want more of it. And the V-Modas really do bring it out. So R.C. Bray, if you ever get to see this video, call me. Features, these headphones don't really have features, guys. They feature good sound quality. Skullcandy features extreme bass. Other than that, there's no ANC, there's no social talk through. You're gonna have to take these bad boys off. You're gonna be talking to somebody in the gym. All right, so there's no tech, you know, in these cans. It's just good solid sound, really good build quality. You know, there's no real features that I can think of. The codec edition gives you more codec, but in 2018, how they did not put aptX HD in the VModas, and they're still charging $350. To me, that is just a ripoff, and it pisses me off that they did that. So you know, whatever. Now we're gonna get into the gym use, right? I'm sorry I had to keep you guys so long, but I had to cover all the basics, right? There's a lot of people that know a lot of this stuff, and there's a lot of people just coming in and don't know a lot of this stuff. All right, so in the gym, I'm definitely gonna go with the VModas over the Skullcandy Crusher 360s. That's not to say that the Skullcandy Crusher 360s are not good in the gym. I use the OG Crushers and the 360s in the gym with good luck. I've never had a problem. They're light, they're comfortable. My ears got warm but not hot. They sound good, and you know what? When I really need that bass, it gives it to me. You know. So at the end of the workout, I like to. All right, I'm gonna let you guys in a little secret, and don't judge me. All right. At the end of the workout, I like to put on Britney Spears' "Work Bitch," and I like to do burpees until that song is done. That lady makes me work. You know, you want a hot body? Oh yeah, dude. Well, get your ass down, do some damn burpees. So that bass on the 360s really helps to just keep going, keep pushing. You know, but more often than not, I'm doing some light cardio, just kind of walking. You know, building up a sweat, and the VModas really shine here, man, because I'm listening to pop music. You know, like Rihanna. And I'm letting you guys in on my playlist, man. It's kind of embarrassing. The vocals just sound so good, you know. That's on the high end, and then on the mids, the instrumentals just sound really nice. You know, you just feel, you don't feel claustrophobic. Like when you're wearing buds, all that music is like right in your ear, and some of them do really good job of kind of spreading out the sound. But you know, the VModa 360 or the VModa and the 360s do an excellent job. You know, obviously buds are better to wear in the gym, but I like, you know, good sound, so I'll wear these two in the gym. The VModas, and the reason I'm going to take the VModas over the Crushers now is you notice on the crown, you know, it kind of fits to your head, it molds to your head, so it's a tighter fit. That and they're, you know, the build quality, or the way they built these, how they move, it's just a little bit more gym friendly. Again, the sound really helps with that, but to me, they're just a little bit more sports oriented, whereas the Crushers and the Crusher 360s are not, but they're still very useful in the gym, guys. If I only had the Crushers or the Crusher 360s, I'd be all right. I wouldn't complain, right? But then I wouldn't really be here, because that would be it. I don't buy new headphones. I'm done, right? But I suspect you guys enjoy that I buy new headphones and get myself into debt, just so that I can tell you if I like them or not. So, with that said, I would definitely go with the VModas. They're good for hardcore workouts, man. I've done burpees, box jumps, you know, whatever. I've done it, and they're solid. Same thing with the Crusher 360s. I've done them. You do need to readjust after, you know, a little bit, so it's not a big deal. They're not. It's not like you have to put them back in your ear or anything. You just kind of have to readjust them. But that just goes to show you that the V-modas, they're kind of stay out of your way and just kind of hug your head, and they're not gonna make your ears super hot. Now here, if you do use these to work out in the gym, here's another really cool feature that the V-modas have that I don't think the crushers have. The ear pads, right? So let me see. I already had one of these off. The ear pads, you grab it on the side right here and you yank it out, bam, and you can replace the ear pads, guys. So you can get the XL, making them just that much more comfortable. And usually the ear pads are one of the first things to go, you know, because it's right there where all the sweat is, all the oils and all that stuff. So to be able to change out the ear pads just gives them that much more longevity. With the Crusher 360s, if this isn't leather, if it's pleather, then it's probably not going to last very long. I'd say maybe a couple years, depending on how hard you use them and what environment you use them in. So I would definitely look. That's a feature to me, and that might be a big feature to some, you know. So for me, I have so many damn headphones I'll never use. I'll never wear them out. So I'm okay with it, but that is a feature. That is a big selling point, to be able to take these out and replace them, and also get different colors too. So, you know, that's a little extra bonus. So I think we covered just about everything. They're both good in the gym. They're both solid in the gym. The V-moda is going to edge it out a little bit more. They're going to be more comfortable. They're going to sound better. They're going to be much louder. Now, if you really just have to you got to have that bass, man. You're a bass head. That's all you want. Obviously, there's nothing that's going to touch the 360s, man. They're awesome for the bass. So you're going to be very happy with that. But the volume, yeah, I don't know. You guys tell me, is the volume good? What do you all think about that? I was thinking of getting the Skullcandy venues and trying them out. You know, they have the ANC. I'm not big on that, but, you know, that's maybe because I haven't really given them a shot. Well, ANC might just, you know, change my whole world. So if you guys want to see a video with the venues, I would be inclined to put one up, and here soon too. I've been known to get a request and actually do it that day and upload a video that day. So it wouldn't be beyond me to go and try them out for that day, give you an initial impression, and then give you another video maybe a few weeks later, letting you know what I thought, you know. But here you go, the VModa Crossfade 2 non-codec edition, rose gold aptX, and the Skullcandy Crusher 360s SBC, both Bluetooth wireless headphones. I hope you guys enjoyed the video, and I'll see you on the next one.